A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not, we're just...
Jason Tatum.
All right, Allie, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Tatum from long range. And it's Chicago with a board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Smart against Levine. DeRozan outside. Here's Vucevic. Horford with the block.
Oh, you can't be careless around here. Blow up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic's shot is off. Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
Tatum passes to Schroeder. Now here's Horford. Williams defending. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late-game shots.
Horford with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. And stolen by Williams. Going all the way to the rack. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Horford. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And here's Chicago. Now Levine. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Count the basket.
Slick ball handler. Gets Schroeder to an open look. He makes the most of it.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 so far. Schroeder against ball. Pass to DeRozan. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Levine for 3. On target from range.
Yeah, off the pass, Levine is more or less automatic. He just pushes the shot right up.
Schroeder against ball. Here's Tatum. Up again. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Schroeder against ball. It's Williams. High post. Pass to Vucevic. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Vucevic in the post. Tatum's there. Rejected by Brown.
Just tenacious defense from Brown right there. Perfect play, shut down defense. Stifling shooting. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Here's DeRozan. After the basket by Boston. Outside, Williams. From downtown. It's Vucevic, high post. DeRozan outside. 5 to shoot. Outside for Levine. And again! in. It's the Bulls from deep.
You see the work Levine has put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Schroeder against Ball. Left side, Brown. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, he's just been extremely careless thus far. I mean, too early to have 3 turnovers in a game.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one blocked.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Schroeder. Good.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. He attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Pass to Levine. Outside, Williams. Out to the wing. Tries to hit him. It's deflected. Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum way outside. Offensive rebound. Horford passes to Schroeder.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. It could go. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Here's Chicago now. It's a 3-point game.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster. But now he's become nearly unstoppable. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Horford for 3. Smart against Ball. Smart with a bucket. And you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Horford passes to Smart. Back to Horford. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Levine finds Williams. Pulls it. That one a little long.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. He hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Smart passes to Horford. On the take. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, now Horford, I mean, a very capable ball handler for a big man. I like to see him take advantage and attack the rim.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Got a line change here for Boston. Now here's White. Pass to Bradley. Lets it go from 14. Back to White. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. And here is Williams. And he got the whistle up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Cantor. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Smart's checked in for Richardson. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Thomas comes in for Green. White against Schroeder. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Wide open. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Thomas.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boston trailing. Now here's Schroeder. Smart outside. They grab their own miss. Horford lays it up and banks it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cantor's checked in for Horford. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jaylen Brown. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Here's Thomas. Pass to Caruso. The three. Out to the right wing. Tries it from 16. Here's Thomas. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Richardson, no good. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Bradley. Buries it down low. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Williams. Back to Pritchard. Now here's Hernan Gomez.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
.36 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cantor. And the layup is good off the glass. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside White. Pass to Caruso. Here's Bradley. Over Cantor. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of 1, they were able to end. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Robert Williams out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Kanter. Pass to Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. And Kanter with the slam.
Now, that's a staple of Kanter's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Now here's ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer, Vucevic. That one no good. And Boston going the other way now.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Boston, here's Levine for 3. Back to Vucevic. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Smart passes to Schroeder. The kick to Tatum. Going inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Schroeder against ball. Pass to Levine. The 3. Williams finds Levine. Six on the shot clock. DeRozan for 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Schroeder. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side Williams. Outside Levine. Here's Vucevic. Chalk up 2 there. Vucevic has got 8.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
On the attack, Schroeder, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Ball against Schroeder. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 5.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Kick out to Brown. It's Smart on the wing. The 3-ball. DeRozan with the rebound. Ball with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Levine for 3. Drops in the 3. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Chicago has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Deflects the pass. Brown with the steal. Smart outside. Pass to Schroeder. To the wing on the left. Tatum drives in. And finished off by Tatum.
Wow. I'm more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
Ball against Schroeder. Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Nice D from Horford. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Corner shot. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 3rd foul so far. Got a line change here for Boston. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
To the floor for the Bulls.
Pass to Bradley. Up top, White. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. From deep, Johnson. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Cantor. Finished off the break. Cantor's got 6.
Oh, I love to see the bigs who run the floor on fast breaks. Cantor typically plays with a high activity level.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out in front. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Alize Johnson, Green out there with Kobe White. Then it's Tony Bradley, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. Outside White for 3. Pass to Green, back to White. Just 5 to shoot, to the inside. The shot by Johnson, no good. Boston trailing. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Smart's checked in for Richardson. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Bulls shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Kick out to Brown. Cantor with it. Back to Schroeder. And he converts the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Chicago leading. Here's Ball. On the wing, Levine. It's tipped. Here's Williams. It's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making it better. If you're compiling a roster of a team with irrational confidence, Schroeder is a strong candidate. He is never one to back down.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. He's been a huge weapon for them already.
They've also worked very hard to get the ball inside and have been able to get and hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And you talk about Schroeder, a fearless scorer. Chris, very effective in crunch time as well.
I mean, he's played in some big games. I mean, he's only missed the playoffs once in his career.
Celtics making a change here. Warford's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
Schroeder against Vucevic. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Horford for 3. Pass to Cantor. Outside, Brown. Drives to the hoop. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
Schroeder against Ball. Now here's Levine. It's Vucevic, high post. Back to Levine. Fires for three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Vucevic slams it in.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Ball passes to Johnson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's an unforced error. The drive of coach, crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
The Celtics with the lead. Schroeder passes to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Major step up by Schroeder. I mean, the team needed him, and Dennis with no problem providing the basket.
Ball outside. Over to the left wing. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Canner. Clock at 6. Brown passes to Canner. And here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Tatum with it. Defended by DeRozan. Tatum against DeRozan. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul, DeMar DeRozan. That's his second personal foul. Second team.
And that one falls for Tatum.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 6. Levine with it, and it's Canner picking him up. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Oozing with confidence right now. You gotta love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Drive by Brown. Canner, the pass to Schroeder. There's the drive. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
It's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home tonight.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. And with three.
Thank you.
Now he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Smart passes to Horford. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Horford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Now here is Horford.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Horford against Adebayo. Horford no luck. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
And here's Schroeder. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer, the shot's good.
When you combine his quickness and his ball handling, Dennis is very elusive.
Lowry kicks to Butler. And so just over a minute and a half played. From outside, off the mark. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Here's Lowry. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. To the paint. Crafty move. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Schroeder finds Smart. Butler against Brown. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Heat ball.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lowry passes to Butler. From past the arc, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Up top, Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Lowry passes to Butler. A pointer. A nice shot by Tucker.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Smart against Robinson. Horford has a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Passes it to Lowry. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 8. surveying the floor. Brown the pass to Tatum. The shot from the low post is good.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Lowry against Schroeder. Lowry up top, outside Robinson. Fires for three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's the break. Here's Schroeder. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smart against Butler. He dishes it to Tucker. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Three-pointer, Butler. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide.
And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Celtics. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. Now, here's Lowry. Butler dishes to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Heat.
Muscling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
Outside, Horford. It's stolen by Adebayo. Drops in the breakaway layup. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tatum finds Horford. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Schroeder.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And finished off by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Lowry against Schroeder. To the inside. Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. Wide open look. Again, the Heat good for two.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And so it's Boston with it. Following the score by Miami. Celtics passing it around. Brown wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
You expect him to make that. especially from that distance.
Adebayo drives in. Comes up empty down low. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Boston. 9-point game. Poked away. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Robinson. Buries the 7-footer.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Smart up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Schroeder. Lowry against Smart. And yes, it's good.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now, here's Dedmon. Here's Oladipo. Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Taken away. In transition, here comes Miami. Hero from long range. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 9. Hernan Gomez passes to Canner. Here's Pritchard. Richardson outside. Trying to find Canner. Gets it to him. Puts one up from 19. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Richardson's got his first bucket in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Oladipo. 11 seconds left now here on the second. 6 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. And Morris throws it down.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And so it's Miami. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 8 points, 2 assists, and 1. Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Smart. Back to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Boston ball. Last touch by Adebayo. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Schroeder against Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Smart trying to break free. Tatum's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Nice shot by Smart.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Shooter kicks to Tatum. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Tatum.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Tatum on the wing. Here's Schroeder. Smart goes in. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick outside to Butler. Butler missing again. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. They trail by 6. And it's Brown missing. Smart against Robinson. Outside Lowry. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. They get it back.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
It's stolen by Lowry and stolen by Horford. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Got a piece of it. And so Boston again turning it over. A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. And Markieff Morris subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Miami leading by 6. Lowry passes to Dedmon. Kicks to Robinson. Back to Dedmon. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Butler passes to Dedmon, and it's blocked. Richardson against Robinson. Celtics passing it around. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And the Heat with some changes. Bruce is checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. And there's the pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. He feeds it to Dedmon. Good on the 7-footer. And the Heat lead by 8.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Richardson outside. Slam ball and he draws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 4. 2 games. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Richardson. Williams is out there with Ennis Cantor. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Celtics trail by 4. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Celtics making a switch here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Smart's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. Oladipo misses. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Brown the pass to Horford. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Horford's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Boston. And he commits the intentional foul. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Celtic substitution. Jason.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Passes to Adebayo. All alone. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Left side, Horford. Schroeder outside. Brown outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cantor. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Butler kicks to Adebayo. And it's blocked by Brown. Schroeder outside. That shot off. Good work defensively by Lowry. Oladipo outside. That shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. And taken away by Brown. Horford kicks to Brown. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Butler passes to Oladipo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 6.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And Adebayo sends it back. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown.
Team foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. And Cantor throws it down.
And Schroeder becoming a more consistent floor general out there.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Tatum against Butler. Dedmon trying to break free. Off on the layup. Celtics trail by 6. Feeds it to Schroeder. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
Morris is checked in for the Heat. Boston also with the sub. Hernan Gomez is checked in.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Oladipo kicks to Butler. In the corner, it's Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
And they have to be careful with the ball.
Offside Tatum. A shake. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Butler against Kanter. 3-pointer, Lowry. Butler kicks to Dedmon. It falls!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Pass to Tatum. From the arc. It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment. That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what's your take?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that 3-point line.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. What's your take, guys?
Well, you need the 3 here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
Tatum, that's for 2. Off on that one. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Brian, the Chicago Bulls.
All right, thanks, Allie. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at center, filling out the middle. Lowry with it, picked up by DeRozan. Outside for Butler. Rebound by the Bulls.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
Now here's Levine, three-pointer. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Back to Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Outside, Williams. There's Ball with a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat on offense. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Ball with a steal. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. Here's Levine. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bulls.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 so far. Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. Williams on the wing. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
A slam dunk contest champion. Zach Levine can throw it down with style. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. Now here's Hero.
In for the Heat.
Pass to Oladipo. Morris with it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Levine against Hero. Right side, Williams. It's Vucevic, high post.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. From deep, 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. Ooh, Levine with another miss. Miami trailing. Hero, the pass to Morris. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Levine. Banked it in off the glass. Levine's got 8 points.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Dedmon. Hero outside. Here's Oladipo. And Oladipo slams it home.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. Hero against Levine. For 3. Hits a three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Oladipo against Ball. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Dedmon. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
And here's Levine. 11 points in the game. And Levine throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Chicago leading, and known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Now Adebayo, and he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Levine. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. Pass to Lowry. Tucker up top. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams. Left side Levine. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Levine draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And so here is Chicago for Miami. They've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Lowry, good, and Butler gets the assist. Fred, you could light it up from three-point range. Do you ever think about how well-suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Pass to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. DeRozan passes to Levine. There's the 3. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A line change here for Chicago.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. White against Lowry. And they pick up 2. And it's now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Back to White. Pass to Johnson. The jump hook. The Bulls with another miss. The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Now here's Tucker. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
White against Lowry. Here's Johnson. The kick out to White. Green for 3. White with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. And Tucker pulls it down. The Heat have got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Butler. Bradley grabs the board. And stolen by Adebayo.
Chicago foul. Javonte Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
White with it. He's against Tucker. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. On the break. For 3, Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
White with it. Picked up by Lowry. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
And he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing. Has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
White can't hit.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Robinson can't hit. Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Miami's first quarter could have gone much better. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability. And that does it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Butler finds Lowry. Outside for Butler. Pass to Tucker. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Tucker's got 5 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Now DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. And no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Robinson on the wing. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Levine with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. 3-pointer. And that's good. Zach Levine for 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, dunk it up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. Morris, he's checked in for Tucker. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And that doesn't go either for Levine. The Heat with the lead. Lowry with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Morris. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game.
Athletic play from Levine down in the paint, using his physical gifts to navigate to his shot.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. Ball with the rebound. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. To the middle. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
You know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Strus comes in for Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And it's Miami with a rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Shoots from 12. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. DeRozan passes to Levine. From behind the arc. Ball finds Levine. Clock at 6. Pass to DeRozan. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Levine with it. He's guarded by Hero. The 3. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 11 points here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. 2 points. That one goes. And the Heat lead by 6.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Heat out in front. They're up by 4. After a quick break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. He's got a clear path. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Ball against Lowry. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The 3 from Ball. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Butler. Into the lane. Count it. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. Vucevic with it. Picked up by Tucker. Ball with it. Levine with it. Fires the 3. Here's Jones. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Williams is checked in for Chicago. And Miami also making a switch. Oladipo's checked in.
For the Heat.
Lowry against Ball. Pass to Butler. And there's the drive. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bulls making a change here. Bradley's checked in.
Tony Bradley.
Here's Levine for 3. Butler against DeRozan. Levine passes to Williams. Pass break. Here we go. Lowry, good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Bradley, that's good.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
Butler against DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Butler. From deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 10.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Oladipo against Levine. Ball passes to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Ball with it. Now Oladipo defending.
Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Miami's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Down low. Here's Adebayo.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Levine attacking. to the middle from 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Takes a three. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 8-point game. Levine way outside. Adebayo grabs the board. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Butler against DeRozan. Now here's Butler. So it's Miami picking up the win. Boy, all right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Ford along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Over Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jason Tatum. Bulls shoot their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Schroeder looking around. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Vucevic finds Levine. That 3 off the mark. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Now here's Smart. Back to Brown. The pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Celtics passing it around. Kept alive by Boston. Schroeder passes to Brown. Horford kicks to Brown. Pass to Smart. Vucevic with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Schroeder against Ball. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
With 3, Levine. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Horford. There's the feed to Schroeder. Outside, Smart takes a 3. Ball with the rebound. It's stolen by Schroeder to the paint. Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Outside, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum down low. Working on Williams. Horford finds Brown. Nobody near Schroeder. No good with the triple.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Smart. Schroeder outside. In the corner, Smart with it. Brown outside. He dishes it to Horford. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ball with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Brown the pass to Schroeder. Can't connect from short range.
Unbelievable. Look at that. Look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
And Levine throws it down.
No surprise. Zach Levine goes for the slam. Opens a window at the cup, and he takes advantage.
Here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the dunk by Horford.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Celtics. Ball against Schroeder. And it's Ball penetrating. Here's Williams, and stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Tatum wide open. He fires. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And the NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact doors. Are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. On to the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. Schroeder passes to Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
3.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Levine with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And it's Vucevic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Schroeder finds Smart. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Stolen by Levine. Lobs it up for Levine. Takes the value pass and dunks it down.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach Levine. Another highlight reel finish.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever. Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Ball against Schroeder. DeRozan in the corner. Tries a 3. Smart against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Schroeder passes to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Schroeder outside. Brown outside. Now the dish to Horford. Stolen by Levine. To the middle. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Here's Schroeder. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Williams inside the line. It doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Inside, DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Schroeder against Ball. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got 6.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Smart against Ball. LaVine wide open, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 13.
Boy, LaVine's range, his consistency from 3 are so problematic.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Pritchard passes to Cantor. And he uses the glass on the lane. Cantor's got his first points in this one.
And since the first quarter, we've seen him ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Richardson, and he could not get that one to go. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So that'll be...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. Yes, Ernie jump. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jack Richardson. That's his first personal foul.
On defense, Boston. It's a 1-point game. And taken away by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Schroeder leading the charge. And slam dunk by Smart.
I'll tell you cannot give Marcus Smart that much room because he will throw it down. Puts his vertical to excellent use.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Going inside. He kicks it to Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Feeds it to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
You're smart. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Williams passes to Vucevic. Rebounded by Smart.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Back to Horford. Outside, Smart pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, ball in position. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart. Drives to the hoop.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Passes it to Vucevic. Here's Ball. A rebound by the Celtics. And here's Smart. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
2 minutes remaining in the
ball. The pass to Levine. Here's the 3. It's stolen by Schroeder. Outside, Horford. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And the jam by Levine.
Well, that fast break set in motion by the defensive steal by DeMar DeRozan. You talk about good defense leading to instant offense. That's it.
In the corner, Smart with it. Drills it from outside. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And so here is Chicago on the wing. Levine. Back to Williams. And stolen by Tatum. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Here's Pritchard. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The pass to Hernan Gomez. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Pritchard.
And the Celtics lead by 8.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston.
Celtics substitution.
Outside, White. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Here's Bradley, and that comes off the assist by Joe.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Richardson kicks to Cantor. Back to Richardson. From downtown, here's Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Cantor. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Enes Kanter. Richardson is out there with Williams, and it's Pritchard in at the point. White, wide open, he fires. Hits it from three-point range. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Richardson attacking. Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. They get the rebound. Here's Williams, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
He is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, the critical free throw was the one to make it a 2-possession game, and he got it.
Green against Richardson. Green dishes to White. He takes it in to the inside. He feeds it to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. White finds Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Celtics ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Pritchard. White covering Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his second.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Cantor. Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Smart's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. Pass the ball. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Horford. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Celtics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just gives you a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Some changes for Boston. Cantor comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Jason Tatum in for Brown. Celtics leading by 9.
Jason Tatum.
Schroeder outside to the middle. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brown is checked in for Marcus Smart. Ball feeling it out a bit. Levine for 3. Rebound Boston.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
There's Brown with the three. Launches a three. Kept alive. In the corner. Tatum with it. Outside, Horford. 6 to shoot. Back to Cantor. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 11.
I love the hustle and the heart with which Enes Kanter plays. This guy is a terror on the offensive glass.
Levine for three. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Horford.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Good on both. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Brown outside. The three. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Down low. Kanter, the pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder outside. Takes the three. That's tipped.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside, Horford to the paint. Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. The three ball. A shot off that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Kanter dishes to Horford. The three from Tatum. Kicks it out to Schroeder. This one for three. Brown outside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Lobs it up for Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Schroeder. Tatum passes to Kanter. Ball against Schroeder. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Ball penetrating. Misses the layup. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
So we see Boston get the win here. A truly gutsy. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
approach. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. Lowry, good. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
Pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Tatum. Checked by Tucker. Tatum inside. He's against Tucker. Smart for three. Brown inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And that one's good.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Lowry against Schroeder. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Outside Schroeder with the drive. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Tucker with the ball. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. The shot by Butler. No good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
And it's Smart missing.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And here's Butler outside. Horford pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry against Smart. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Lowry against Schroeder. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's Horford. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. The three. Butler against Brown.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing them.
Smart passes to Schroeder. Rebound by the Heat.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Kick out to Brown. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 7.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Schroeder against Lowry. Horford with a steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brown for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Lowry finds Butler. Butler double team. 4 seconds left. Here's Tucker. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Tucker's got his second basket.
That mid-range jumper was Tucker's shot. When he was a young player, he's more about the 3 now, but not all the time.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Miami trailing. Rejected by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. Superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooting.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Lowry. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Brown. The shot no good. The Heat go the other way with it. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry with it. Outside Butler. To the paint. And slam dunk by Tucker.
If he's got his hands on the ball within a few feet of the basket, Tucker has one thing on his mind. Dunk that.
Pass to Brown. From deep. The 3 is up. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
VA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. The 3 ball. Adebayo grabs the board.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
And he's going for the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
Assisted.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And that's an intentional foul. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside is Pritchard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Hero outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Pritchard, pass to Williams. Richardson for three. Rebound by the Heat. Oladipo outside. Here's Strus. Now Morris. Williams defending. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of these guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Richardson against Hero. Pass to Williams. And here's Richardson. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he gets it back. That ties the game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Outside Richardson. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Takes it inside. Can't get it to fall. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tough. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. And that should...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Here's Horford. Outside Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him. And he knows the best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
They'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Now here's Lowry. Misses off the left iron.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Brown against Butler. Launches a 3. And Brown gets a 3. And now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up. Brown's breakout offensively. It could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to a shot-making arsenal.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Smart passes to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Inside. Here's Schroeder. The rebound by Lowry. And you watch teams try to defend Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Morris, he's checked in for Miami. Victor Oladipo comes in for Lowry.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Schroeder against Morris. Back to Smart. To the middle. With the 10-footer. It's not going to go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brown against Butler. The kick out to Morris. Oladipo outside. Boston with a rebound.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take him. And he'll be happy that they're in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And that one drops. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First he was taking over stretches, now he's taking over games.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Got a line change here for Boston. Now here's Oladipo. Defense right on him. Pass to Morris. Down low. Here's Hero. And it's Richardson with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. To the inside. Right wing. Here's Cantor. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Heat have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Hero finds Oladipo. And Oladipo slams it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Cantor. Drops in the layup for 2.
Cantor is a single-minded scorer. Doesn't like to be denied, but he's got position, even dealing with a lot of contact.
Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Hero. Oladipo, right side. Hero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dedmon. Morris down low. Working on Williams. Here's Oladipo. It's Oladipo with the finish.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Richardson goes in. Back to Pritchard. To the paint. Cantor's shot is good. Cantor's gotten 4 this quarter. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics leading by. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just
it's the fourth quarter. Get up
and with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Cantor in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
On the attack, Schroeder. Second chance shot. Cantor, the pass to Tatum. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
And for Miami, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And an intentional foul right there. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Schroeder against Lowry.
Horford.
Now Butler. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Can't hit from in close. Boston's shooting a solid 47%. To the left wing. Schroeder against Adebayo. Shot's good by Schroeder. And the Celtics lead by 2.
I like guards who can hit shots in the key. Schroeder showing he can score a bunch of different ways.
Lowry outside. Pass to Oladipo. It's Adebayo, high post. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break Miami. It's tipped. Outside for Butler. Cantor against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Tatum inside. Butler covering. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Brown. And it's Butler with the jam.
What? Butler with the big-time play. He's never scared of it.
Outside, Brown. Here's Schroeder. To the right side. There's Tatum with the 3. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court. But Tucker doesn't think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Pass it to Cantor. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
I don't think pressure bothers Cantor that much. He remains calm and collected in the game's biggest moments.
Lowry finds Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Butler passes to Oladipo. From the high post. Boston with a rebound. 1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo against Tatum. Now here's Cantor. No good with a layup. Tatum with a steal. Inside. Kick out to Brown. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Cantor, no good. And here are the Heat now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Horford against Butler. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. Turnovers can kill you in this town.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Schroeder passes to Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. From deep three-point range. Misses the shot. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Hard alley. Good stuff there.
Sports. Our broadcast team tonight on Payday.
Kevin, thanks.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle. Williams finds DeRozan. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Robinson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside, Williams. And the jam by Levine.
A high riser. Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Ball against Lowry. The dish to Butler. Outside for Robinson. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. A 3. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Ball dishes to Levine. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Over Adebayo. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Pass to Butler. And here's Adebayo. And the 3 off target.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Lowry passes to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 5.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Passes it to Levine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Hero.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Pass to Levine. Launches it. Williams kicks to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. The Bulls keep it alive. Stolen away. And it's the Heat on the break. Hero from long range. That shot no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And the pass to Williams. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's stolen by Oladipo.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Oladipo taking his time here. Feeds it to Dedmon. Clock at 4. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Williams finds ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Pass to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Outside, ball. Kick out to Levine. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Nice D from Williams. To the middle. Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Morris. Here's Strus, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Excellent pass from Detman. This is what you're asking your guys to do. Be aggressive, trust one another, and make plays for each other.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Offensive rebound, Adebayo, and the layup falls. Adebayo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Levine up top, guarded by Robinson. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
It's hard to stay in front of Zach. His first step, it's insane.
Lowry passes to Butler. Lowry against Ball. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ball against Lowry. Here's Levine. Miami grabs the miss.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Butler's got 8.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Levine deciding where to go with it. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Again, Levine missing. The Heat leading by 8. Down low. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Levine wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes and making plays.
Butler with the ball, now guarded by Ball. Lowry has the open look, and there's another one for the Heat.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Levine against Robinson. Back to Lowry. Here he goes. Tucker, the pass to Lowry. Wide open. And there's another one for the Heat. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Bulls. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. He feeds it to Williams. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 19-7 run. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Robinson with it. Now defended by Levine. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Had the space there, but it's offline. Levine against Adebayo. Looking to get it going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
The shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They trailed by as many as 6 points. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. White against Lowry. White, good.
Kobe White.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
Now, here's Lowry. He has 6. Butler from outside. Tucker with the ball. Johnson on him. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Butler from outside. The rebound by Johnson. Bulls trail by 13. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Right side Bradley. Bulls and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Johnson kicks to Green. White down low. Now recovering. That cuts the lead to single digits. White's got 6.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Lowry against White. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Inside, Butler. And Jones sends it back. And they recover it. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Johnson's there. Here's Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that stick.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Jerry Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
White goes in. Over Oladipo. Nice D from Oladipo.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Morris kicks to Oladipo. To the paint. Hero passes to Dedmon. No coverage that time. Jared Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for two. Jones has got his first basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Oladipo outside. They get a hand on it. Back to Hero. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. White inside. Headed by Oladipo. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Here's Dedmon. Back to Morris. Heat moving the ball around. Strus passes to Oladipo. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Bradley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Oladipo. Passes to Strus. The feed to Morris. Excellent D there by Johnson. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's White, and it's Green, and it's Bradley in its center. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Williams comes in for Johnson. Zach LaVine's checked in for Green. And Ball subbed in for White. The Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Pass to Levine. Stolen by Tucker. Butler from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Heat lead by 15.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Vucevic, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Second team foul.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Beyond the arc.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And another turnover here by Chicago. The Heat leading by 15. There's the pass to Butler. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Adebayo. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And 11 points for Bam Adebayo. Outside, Levine. At the elbow, Williams. To halt the run. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Oladipo. Butler from outside. He's off on that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
This is one area where Lonzo Ball continues to improve, creating space for a shot off the dribble.
Looking to end his cold spell. And there's the nice lay-in by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 17. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The open shot, Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide-open teammate.
Vucevic against Lowry. Now Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo dishes to Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Ball's running. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan against Butler. Shoots the 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
For 3, Levine, and Vucevic kicks to Levine. Again, Levine missing. Miami leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Miami.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Butler.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
6 to shoot. Lowry passes to Butler.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Lowry with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.